told you I would come back.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
So nice to see you. You look well.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be here.
Beautiful too.
申强好处长而已。史蒂亚首席助理副州长，我是主任，市长国防政策顾问，高尔森副行程主任，戴瑞奇医师，柯明修组长，葛佩吉组长。
来，请坐，大家请坐。达克沃斯参议员，各位访谈的贵宾，孙小雅处长，各位同仁，大家好。
The Honorable Senator Duckworth, distinguished members of the delegation, Director Outkirk, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
非常欢迎达克沃斯参议员率团再一次来访。那么去年6月台湾疫情升温的时候，达克沃斯参议员和苏利文参议员还有昆斯参议员特别搭乘专机访问台湾，也带来了美国政府将提供台湾疫苗的好消息。
I would like to extend a very warm welcome to Senator Duckworth and her delegation. Last June, when Taiwan saw a surge in COVID-19 cases, Senator Duckworth traveled all the way here along with Senators Sullivan and Coons to announce that the U.S. government would donate vaccines to Taiwan.
当时达克沃斯参议员说：“美国不会让台湾孤军奋战。”这句话让台湾人民相当的感动。
Senator Duckworth, at that time, you said the U.S. would not let Taiwan stand alone. Your words truly touched the hearts of the Taiwanese people.
台湾和美国是彼此在印太区域重要的经济和安全伙伴，我们共同对抗疫情，也一起捍卫民主自由。今年初以来，俄罗斯入侵乌克兰，台湾和美国都对乌克兰实施经济制裁，也提供乌克兰协助。
Taiwan and the U.S. are key economic and security partners in the Indo-Pacific region. We have jointly fought the pandemic and stand together in defending freedom and democracy. Since the Russian invasion of Ukraine earlier this year, both Taiwan and the U.S. have imposed economic sanctions on Russia and provided assistance to Ukraine.
就在上周，美国拜登总统和日本岸田首相在会谈后发表联合声明，重申台海和平稳定的重要性。前几天，美国布林肯国务卿的演讲也再一次的强调，维护台海和平稳定是全球安全跟繁荣至关重要。
Following their meeting last week, President Biden and Japanese Prime Minister Kishida issued a joint statement reiterating the importance of cross-strait peace and stability. A few days ago, Secretary Blinken also emphasized once again how maintaining cross-strait peace and stability is vital to global security and prosperity.
我要谢谢美国政府和国会对台海和平稳定的重视，也要特别谢谢达克沃斯参议员多年来关注台湾安全议题。
I would like to thank the U.S. government and Congress for the importance they place on peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait. I also want to thank Senator Duckworth for keeping a close watch on Taiwan-related security issues.
去年7月，达克沃斯参议员领先提出台湾伙伴法案，获得跨党派的支持，也因此，美国国防部正积极研议国民兵跟台湾合作交流。最近，达克沃斯参议员也进一步提出法案，支持美军的印太部署，要优先因应台湾的安全情境。
Last July, Senator Duckworth was one of the main sponsors of the Taiwan Partnership Act, which received bipartisan support in the U.S. Congress. As a result, the U.S. Department of Defense is now proactively planning cooperation between the U.S. National Guard and Taiwan's defense forces. Senator Duckworth also recently introduced a bill that further prioritizes Taiwan's security as part of U.S. military deployment in the Indo-Pacific region.
我们期待台美在区域安全的合作上能够更深化、更紧密。同时，面对后疫情时代的挑战，台美也已经针对各项实质的经贸合作议题进行盘点。
We look forward to closer and deeper Taiwan-US cooperation on matters of regional security. At the same time, to address the challenges of the post-pandemic era, Taiwan and the US have reviewed and assessed the many facets of our trade cooperation.
对于美国政府所倡议的印太经济架构，台湾会持续向美国政府表达参与的意愿，而我们也期待在短期内台美将以崭新的作为，一起规划出具体的途径，共同深化台美双边的经贸伙伴关系。
In the meantime, we will continue to express our willingness to participate in the Indo-Pacific economic framework put forward by the US government. And in the near future, we look forward to Taiwan and the US working together and taking new steps to develop concrete plans that further deepen our economic partnership.
借这个机会，我要感谢美国在这个月的世界卫生大会为台湾发声，各位贵宾的来访，更再次的展现台美坚若磐石的情谊。
I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the US for speaking up for Taiwan during the World Health Assembly earlier this month. And this visit once again demonstrates the rock-solid bond between Taiwan and the US.
最后，我要特别提一下达克沃斯参议员回忆录的中文版《活着的每一天》，今年初在台湾出版以来获得很好的评价。
Finally, I want to make special mention of Senator Duckworth's memoir, Every Day is a Gift, which was published in Mandarin earlier this year to resounding acclaim.
从书中可以看到，出身军旅的达克沃斯参议员在国防军事上的专业、克服万难的坚毅精神，还有对公益价值的坚持。我很高兴能够推荐这本书，让更多台湾人民认识到我们的美国好朋友，也从中受到鼓舞。
Drawing on her military background, Senator Duckworth's memoir highlights her professional expertise in national defense, her perseverance in overcoming many challenges, and her commitment to justice. I am delighted to recommend this book to the people of Taiwan so that they can learn more about our American friend and be inspired by her story.
未来让我们一起携手前进，继续提升台美关系。祝福我们各位访谈的贵宾行程圆满顺利。谢谢大家。
Moving forward, let us work together and continue to strengthen Taiwan-US relations. I wish you all a very successful visit. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for welcoming me back, and I am so pleased to be here. This is going to have to be an annual visit, I think. I do bring regrets from Senators Sullivan and Coons, who did want to come but could not come this time, but they say next time they'll be here.
首先，非常感谢蔡总统的热情欢迎我再次来到台湾。那我这次来也非常的开心，希望我每年都可以拜访台湾。同时，我也要为苏立文还有昆斯议员表达他们很遗憾不能够来到台湾，不过他们表示下次一定会再来。
I am so pleased to be here to again reiterate that the United States stands with Taiwan, and you will not stand alone. I said that when we brought the first ever U.S. donations of vaccines to any country. We donated to Taiwan first. And I'm here again to reiterate that this partnership is a true partnership, one that is valuable to us as well.
我这次来非常开心，而且我要来再次重申，美国不会让台湾孤军奋战。正如同我去年来宣布美国要捐赠第一批疫苗给台湾的时候所说，当时我们捐赠疫苗给许多国家，那台湾是第一个捐赠的对象。这也再次证明了台美之间的伙伴关系是真实，而且对我们来说非常重视的。
And friends help each other out. When I brought the vaccines, I mentioned the donations of PPE and masks to the United States at a time at the beginning of the pandemic when we could not find any, and Taiwan donated quite a large amount, and so we were pleased to return the favor with the vaccines.
那么真正的朋友是要互相帮助。去年我来台湾宣布捐赠疫苗的时候，也提到台湾在疫情初期，美国缺乏个人防护装备以及口罩的时候，台湾捐赠了大量的医疗设备给美国。那为此呢，我们也捐赠疫苗给台湾作为回礼。
And at a time when, because of the pandemic, our manufacturing supply lines ground to a halt, it was your commitment to stepping up production of semiconductors that ended up saving 100,000 American jobs, because those people did not get laid off at a time when we were struggling with the pandemic. And we recognize the effort that you put into that, and that it saved many working Americans and kept people employed and food on the table, and we're grateful.
那在疫情一开始，因为疫情的关系，让美国许多的生产线都完全停摆。那因为台湾在半导体生产上面持续的能够运作，也帮助美国能够维持数以万计的工作，让这些人不会失业，让他们有工作以及有食物。为此，我们对台湾非常感谢。
So I'm here this time to again talk about our support for Taiwan security. You did mention that the standing up of the National Guard and my legislation with Senator Thune, the Republican leader and assistant leader, and my recent bill, the Strengthen Taiwan Security Act, which, by the way, is bipartisan right now, three Democrats, 3 Republicans, and I have a line of people all waiting to sign on to it, all from the Armed Services Committee.
那这次来，我也要特别强调美国对台湾安全的支持。蔡总统刚刚也提到这个国民兵的合作，还有我们在国会推动的法案。那最近我也推动了2022年强化台湾安全法案，它是一个获得跨党派支持的法案。目前有3位民主党、3位共和党的议员联署，那也有非常多这个关心国防议题的人都非常的积极，想要来联署。
So while I want to emphasize our support for Taiwan security, I do want to say that it is more than just about military, it's also about the economy. And I'm here to support the President Biden's efforts in engaging in economic relationships and closer relationships between our 2 nations on an economic front as well as on national security.
那我要再次强调我们对台湾安全的支持。那我们对台湾的支持不只是军事，而且也是经济上的。这次我也要特别来支持拜登总统所推动的，要提升台湾与美国之间不只是军事国防，还有经济的合作关系。
And so I will close by saying that there is tremendous support for Taiwan within the legislative branch. Our president has shown his support for Taiwan. You've heard from our military, and as a member of the legislative branch, I will tell you it is a bipartisan agreement that the USA should stand with Taiwan. And I sort of wanted to symbolize that by wearing my plum blossom pin and my US Senate pin together side by side as partners. Thank you.
Thank you.
那最后我要再次强调美国对台湾的大力支持，尤其是在国会里面有非常强劲的支持台湾的力量。那我们不止在军事上会支持台湾，那我们也会确保台湾不会孤军奋战，美国会跟台湾站在一起。那我这次来也特别别上了我的2个胸针，以示对台湾的支持。
谢谢达克沃斯参议员。